It's me Pavitran here, and we're gonna do a weekly forecast of crude oil and what are the levels we should be watching for a coming week. Before that, a small recap of last week and how it had reacted to the price which we have mentioned. I said it was trying to form a clear bullish channel, and it was trying to make this is the first higher low, this is the second higher low, and it was trying to form a third higher low in this region. And this was the first higher high, this is second, and this is the third higher high. This is the place where a trend line, and this is also the place where if you can mark this region, origin of this region, it has given a breakout here. So maybe when price tries to come near this region, it can take a support over that region. And similarly, that had happened on Friday. On opening of Monday, you can see it opened on a neutral one. It went down all the way and tested that region again, and buyers started to take control of the market from there, and they tried to push all the way up. And as you can see, it was a kind of a sideways movement. And I mentioned clearly that for a strong bull action to come, it has to break the previous higher high, and it was to form a new higher high. That level was somewhere around 43.50 level. Market was trying so hard on Monday. It eventually made a kind of a range bound move, and after that it started again on a Tuesday morning, sorry. And after that it tried as level based, and it was starting to see some rejections on $43 level, and eventually market has fell from $43 levels to nearly 41. That's a $2 rally from the top. That clearly indicated as that it has formed a first lower high, considering this as a first lower high, and this as a second. So right now we can keep this as a reference. You can join a trend line connecting the first lower high, which has been taken as an example or reference, or near $43 level, $43.50 level. You can connect this, then it will we will just see in a kind of a bearish channel that is in formation. If this recent swing low if got broken here, then the bearish channel would have formed. But buyers coming strongly in that region, again they started to take the market further up. um, and afterwards I was expecting that range to get broken, but it was just still acting in a sideways throughout Wednesday and Thursday, and Friday it was started to move in a sideways range. So right now it's kind of on a consolidation range, and consolidation is getting so squeezed. We can see the movement of a crude oil in the past week, somewhere around from $43 level to 41.50. That was the maximum movement the crude oil again over the week. Nearly $1.5 rally, that's the biggest one it has given. So range is starting to get squeezed here. It's also a clear indication that market is going to give a huge momentum. If it breaks 43.50, then upward momentum is possible. And if it breaks the small support region, or we can say even say demand one, if it breaks that somewhere near $41 level, then we have to test the origin of the rally, which is somewhere around $40 level. And even if that gets broken, then 39.70 level, that is the place where small temporary support has been formed in this region. If that three region gets tested on, if it gets broke successfully, then the biggest hurdle will be around $39 levels to 38.90. As you can see, a smart profit booking might have came into this region maybe two weeks before, so we should be watching keen on that. And what are the levels we should be watching, or what are the type of setup we should be waiting for this? It's very clear that market is acting in a very narrow range, so you have to wait for a break up or a breakdown on this range. Maybe 43 will be the coming in the coming week. 43 will act as a crucial resistant, and 41 will act as a crucial support. So either of this range gets broken, it will be a good rally towards that side. Until then, this is the range which we have to play. Market is not giving that much volatility as I'm expecting. So in the past week, I did a small trade on Tuesday in the fall. I captured the fall somewhere around. That was one trade which I did. I shorted somewhere around at this 9:30 candle. I think I booked at 10:30 or 11:30. Only 25 points I have booked. After that, during inventory, I tried to take one trade, but I'm not satisfied with that one. And on Thursday, this is the place where I have went by. I was expecting it to break the trend line resistance which I have placed above. This is the candle at 18:30. After this candle, I thought that okay, this is the place where I can go long. And at this candle, I took a buy and placed a stop loss with a low of then 18:30 candle. It got triggered. After that, I went into a sell. Was the small retracement. Whatever loss I have taken the before trade, the sell side I have covered that. So basically this is the one trade which I have taken in the whole week. And after that it was a completely a range bound move, and I was not very keen on taking trades on Friday, since it was very clear to me that it will be acting in an complete sideways. So I did not trade on Friday. So the whole week has been kind of an range bound moves from $43 level to 41. I was expecting a huge rally, but that did not happen on Wednesday. After this rally, I was expecting some kind of fall on 12th of August. I was waiting for a sell opportunity. I was keep on waiting, but eventually the fall did not came. It was keep on going up in a sideways manner. Even that did not help me anything with anything. So this is the one trade which I have taken. Maybe around 19th, this is the candle which gave us a confirmation at is 18:30. That is 6:30 candle before American market open. So it has started to give some rejection and started to close down. On the next candle, I should have taken trade, but I was not very satisfied with that one. After that, somewhere around 18:30, I took at 30 or 80. I think that is the place where I have shorted and covered at 30, 55 or 50. I exactly don't know at which place I covered. My stop loss was just 17:30 candle high. Maybe around 10 to 15 points was my stop loss. After that, I was able to book somewhere here, and after that, Indian market closed, and the fall has started in US market. This is the range you should be watching out for. 43 point $43 levels and 43.50. If that 43 gets broken, then 43.50 gets broken is also chances of breaking that level is also very high. On lower levels, just concentrate on $41 levels because the new support has been forming in that region. This is the first support. This is the resistance which has been broken and it has been tested, and it has given quite a nice rally towards upside. So just be careful around that level. Once that gets broken off, then origin of the rally, just focused on origin of the rally, that is somewhere around $40 level. Even if that gets tested, it will be acting moving in a sideways. Till then, the last and final hurdle will be temporary resistance, sorry, temporary support at 39.70. So these are the three hurdles that are on support side. And as usual on the resistance side, there isn't much of a resistance on upper side other than $43 levels and 43.50. If it breaks, then the new hurdle will be the psychological level of 45 and 44.20 or 30. So this will be this week. If the breakout or a breakdown happens, then it will be interesting to watch, or else it will be staying in a sideways trend. RSI for us on a daily candle is struggling near the $60 range. It was trying to pass above 60 and it was trying to come down. Still now it is in a bull zone. We haven't seen much of a bear zone in daily candle. On 1 hour candle, it's very obvious that it started to be in a bear zone. So this is the place where it had turned into an bear zone on 12th of August. It was clear. After that, it was completely in bear zone. As you can see, it was on 5th of August. It was in bull zone. That is a kind of a range has been started to shift when the low has been broken. $40 low has been broken. After that, it tried to go all the way, but eventually it started to break again. $40 level, sorry, 40 RSI level below that. After that, it was trying to test 60 again, and it was not very successful over that region. And eventually the range has been starting to shift to a bear zone. Just be careful with that level. Maybe if it started to take resistance at 60, and if it goes maybe below 20 or 15, then a strong bear zone might come in. That will coincide with the levels which I mentioned at 38.70 level or $39 level. So let's see how this market goes on. Just focused only on the green zone first, and 39.10 to 39 region, and 39 to 38.70 level. So these are the three levels you should be concentrated very much on. If possible, try to draw a line over there and just focus on a price action when market tries to come near that region. Maybe a buying pressure, or the person who had bought in this region, they can able to defend the same when a price tries to come near. If it is a drastic or a panic situation, then no technicals will be applied. There will be a drastic fall, as in the case of silver, which is down by 15 to 16% a day, and after that it got a nice recovery following 2 days. So it is possible in crude oil too. We have seen that instances. So just be careful out with the situations around, and always trade with the stop loss. There is no hope game. Once you have not punched in the stop loss order, then you're risking the whole capital. So just be conscious of the decisions which you are going to trade. Mostly the capital which you are going to be deployed, it should be a limited risk. You can't able to risk all in one go. Market is all about probability. Like I said in the beginning, or in the start of this YouTube channel, just focus on the risk reward and the probability. You have to have an edge over the market in terms of probability. You have to trail your winning in profits in larger terms, and you have to cut down your losses with a small amount of loss which you can able to handle. If you start to do the exact opposite, then the account will be blown off. So just be careful about it. And the crude is going to get stuck between this level, and once this level gets breached, then volatility might come in. Until then, let's see how this goes on. Thank you.